George Tennyson back live at Brooksy's Barn with Worthy Road Studios. I have the pleasure of sitting here with someone who's usually on the other side of the camera. 2022 graduate of Trenton Peabody,
Yes.
Miss Jill Bodkins. Welcome.
Hello.
Paul wanted us to kind of do a quick little interview, a little bit about you. Give me a little bit about you.
Well, I just turned 19 in October, and I just started at Arnold's Beauty School in September.
Congratulations.
So,
good for you.
yes, that is going really well. I'm very excited about it. I just competed in Miss Madison County and won, so I will be competing in Miss Tennessee Volunteer.
I'm so proud of you. Good for
whole
you.
year of preparing for that.
So what does that title entail? What are you?
As Miss Madison County. So basically, I just represent the community of Jackson and Madison County in three-way by volunteering with the schools or any local food pantries or anything like that, and really promote my platform, which is being kind. And I stand up and advocate for mental health awareness. And something that I am very excited to do is that I will be going to the Dream Center pretty soon and showing the women there how to do proper hair and makeup for job interviews and giving them interview tips so that they can get out there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, also, as we move forward here, you were homecoming queen.
Yes.
And Miss Peabody.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
So tell us about that a little bit.
Well, I was homecoming in middle school, so when I got into high school, I wasn't very involved my freshman year. And my senior year, I got very involved and loved everything about Peabody. I did everything to try to make it the best year that us seniors could have, and that came back, and I was homecoming queen, which was very proud. I was really glad to represent that
that's
school.
a great title.
Oh, yeah.
So explain to the listeners in the audience of how someone gets from Tacoma, Washington to Trenton, Tennessee.
Well, my dad's side of the family is originally from here. Some of them live in Humboldt, Jackson. Most of them live in Crockett. So my mom's family is from Tacoma. So I was born up there, and we've just been flip-flopping all of my life. But in third grade, we decided to move to Trenton, and I've been here ever since. I love it here.
Well, you have been, for Paul Schultz and Worthy Road Studios, a director for Peabody football, which making some very important decisions early on in your life. Tell us a little bit about that, too.
Well, I just started not that long ago, actually, and it was a little hard to get used to. It's very complicated when you first sit behind the screen, but I've loved being able to do it. It's such a great learning experience, and it's just really great to use throughout your daily life or whatever. But basically just trying to find the best angles of the players or getting the best interviews with the coaches or the players. That's really what we try to do, is get with the viewers what they want.
Are you a sports fan?
I don't know. I played sports, but I don't really just watch them in my free time. Yeah, not my thing.
Well, I do. So I understand you're also going to be directing USJ basketball coming up in just a couple of weeks. Are you excited about that?
I am. It's going to be completely different from doing football. It's going to be more fast-paced, but I'm really excited to learn how that's all going to work and see how.
I think Paul's very big on you. I know that he really, really goes on about your work ethic and your dependability, and that's huge for anybody, especially a young adult. Yeah. And as well as, you're a director of our show here. So
yes, the coach shows,
and
yes.
It's a lot of fun for me to come out and to be with Coach and his assistant coaches and the young men every week. And at Brooksy's, for those that haven't been to Brooksy's in a while, Mike Spurlock and his team here are doing an exceptional job. And we encourage you to come out and support local. And so, Jill Bodkins, congratulations. You're an amazing young lady.
Thank you.
Arnold Beauty School.
Yes.
And are you going to stay in Trenton, or are you looking maybe to relocate? Or
I have no idea. I plan on competing in Miss Tennessee Volunteer until I age out.
Where's that at?
That is in Jackson. That is at the Carl Perkins Civic Center. It'll be in July. We just got our national pageant. And so that'll be held in June. So
are you booked on any other pageants or?
No. So this will be my only title for the year, so I can just really focus on the community of Madison County.
Good for you.
Yes.
Well, I know as a Madison County, we're awful proud of you, and I guess we are through, unless you got somebody you want to holler at or say something to, or
No.
See, it's a little different on this side than it is on the director on the board there. You do a great job for us, and I know, Paul, you do a super job for him.
Well, thank you.
And you make it a little bit funner. Well, I guess for that, we're going to let Jewel get back. She's got to get in the director's seat and swap out with Paul over there. Hey, Jewel, thank you for your time. We're looking forward to the next few minutes to getting Coach Michael Strapp on with USJ. And I'm going to give it back to you, Paul.
If you work outside or in a facility with no AC, or you're just struggling with this year's heat wave, it can really take a toll on your body and health. At Live Hydration Drip Spa, we can help you recover with our Beat the Heat special for only $59. Call or visit us online today to set your appointment.
Championship DNA. That's what you find at Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way. A full line of new Chevrolets plus West Tennessee's largest used car inventory. State-of-the-art service work and pre-approved auto loans online at JonesChevroletHumboldt.com. Shop with a winner. Jones Chevrolet at Three-Way.
Brooksy's Barn, locally owned and operated for 40 years in Jackson. Huge Southern buffet at its finest, or choose our drive-through window service. Look over our beautiful lake and enjoy a great meal. Come on by. We are sure you will enjoy our friendly staff and great selection of food that we have, from pork, fish, beef, chicken, not to mention lots of veggies. We also have a fantastic salad bar and a selection of scrumptious desserts. Y'all come.
At Alive Hydration Drip Spa, we offer top-of-the-line IV nutritional therapy, which has a wide variety of health benefits, from immune system boosters and skin care, fatigue, energy, and even hangover relief. You can be sure we have an IV blend that's right for you. All of our blends are administered by one of our experienced nurses in a spa setting to ensure you leave feeling re-energized and refreshed. Give us a call or visit our website to book your appointment today. We have what it takes to make you feel alive again at Alive Hydration Drip Spa.
George Tennyson live at Brooksy's Barn on behalf of Worthy Road Studios. I'm with Coach, USJ football coach, Michael Strapp, and Alex Gary. Welcome back, guys. It seems like every week we get better and better and better. So congratulations on them. I guess you'd call it a big win. A win's a win.
Any win's a big win. Any win's a big win.
Came out of the gate early and scored a lot and got the young guys in for some, great time. So thoughts on that?
It's again, last week was, it's tough getting those guys, focused in a game like that. And, we came out and scored on the first play of offense.
Right.
We completed the pass right there to Jace Barksdale, and he got into the end zone there. And, defensively we were able to set up some scores for the offense, and, we just kind of rolled on there.
Mm-hmm. How do you go back and look at film on that particular game, or do you kind of just go back and look at other film for bigger games?
Well, I mean, you can always go back and learn. Alignment defensively, offensively. There's always things to critique, and we do a pretty good job. I think we do of going back and. I mean, we had to make adjustments in the game. I mean, they come out and they give us basically a 6-2 defense, and we've got to make adjustments there. So I mean, you're always coaching, always
picked up
trying
quick
to get better.
on it, didn't they?
Yeah, no doubt.
Coach Alex.
It's one of those games that's good, especially to get the young guys in, because obviously they're going through practice, but you can't really simulate those game reps. So getting those game reps for those younger guys is great for not this year, but moving forward the next several years as well.
So we're right back at ground level zero, I guess you'd say. How focused are we on the first? We got a bye Friday night, so nobody come to Kirkland Field Friday night looking for these guys. The following week, we're at home.
Yep.
Do we have any insight of who we think we may play?
Right now it's going to be the winner from Lakeway Christian and Clarksville Academy, and we're preparing for both.
Yeah.
We this week we've kind of went back to the basics and just kind of going over some things, maybe putting some new wrinkles in here and there. But I mean, it's just again, it's a bye week. The kids are kind of getting, juiced back up, and they're, we've had a focused week, and the kids are excited, coaches are excited, they're ready for the playoffs. And
I'd hate to come into Kirkland Field and play that first round.
Well, I tell the kids, we kind of use this as a week to get, again, back focused, and make sure that our kids know what the goal is, and you can't win it in one play. You can't, you got to take it a practice at a time. And once we get in the game, it's a play at a time. And, we know what our goals are. But again, everybody's fired up, and, UT's number one in the nation.
I was going to sneak to that.
And Alex Gary here may be the biggest UT fan.
I know better than that.
No, I think he is, man.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
No.
He's got a wedding band. He's got a new wedding band. It's a UT. Yeah, man. He's fired up, and he comes in every day, and it's he's on the Heupel bandwagon.
I'm pretty excited that somebody finally saw the worth and the strength of schedule of what Tennessee Vols. I mean, good gosh, it's like one after the other. One giant, then another giant, then another giant.
Yeah,
anybody's.
Wow, they're electric right now, no doubt.
It's so much fun to watch. It's and I've referenced that to some people away from the cameras and off the field. It's like USJ is a young version of that high potent offense, and the defense knows what to do, and a disciplined football team. And that's what Coach Josh is preaching to those kids. He stripped them down to nothing. He says, when I recruit athletes that will listen and still want to learn.
Yeah.
Who's got great work ethic. He said, you give me that, and I can teach how to play football and teach how to win. So it reminds me a lot of you. I'm not saying that. I have no reason.
Well, I think you are, George. I think you're kind of saying that.
Well, I mean, I don't mean to have to say it, but your pink suit last week really got me stirred up.
You like it. You wanted one. I can get you. I can get you one if you want.
I heard that went great. I was on my way to head out of town, but I heard that went really, really good.
Yeah, it was a special night for the American Cancer Society. We were out there, and I donned a pink suit and had a pink tie on. I think we were able to raise somewhere around $5,400, and there was a young man at USJ that raised, I believe, $6,100, and together we were close to $12,000 we raised. That's between amazing. The two of us. And again, but that goes back out, the community at USJ, man, and how they rally and support, and and it all goes to a good cause.
Coach, Alex and I had the opportunity of a longtime friend of mine, Jim Ross, and his wife was here, and Jim, Coach's mom, and JR go way back, and he just an incredible story, and he just gave me, I hadn't seen him in years, talk to him. He doesn't even know that my company is affiliated a little bit with his, and he started picking at him. He said, "I got some stories," so I'm gonna have to get some stories from JR.
I don't think anybody wants that.
I got some blackmailing info for you.
I don't know about that.
Well, we're going to slip back quick break. We got some student athletes that we want to get in, and we got Grizzlies tipping off at 8 o'clock, so I might just kind of have to breeze through this tonight. So I'm a Grizzlies guy like you are, Vols, so we'll be there Friday night at Memphis. It's Veterans Appreciation Night for Memphis Grizzlies, and I was invited to go over and to be honored, so it's going to be pretty cool. Shannon and I are going to go over. So yeah. All right, we're going to slip back to Paul Schultz and Jewel, and we'll be back in about 30 seconds or so.
Brooksy's Barn, locally owned and operated for 40 years in Jackson. Huge Southern buffet at its finest, or choose our drive-through window service. Look over our beautiful lake and enjoy a great meal. Come on by. We are sure you will enjoy our friendly staff and great selection of food that we have, from pork, fish, beef, chicken, not to mention lots of veggies. We also have a fantastic salad bar and a selection of scrumptious desserts. Y'all come.
At Alive Hydration Drip Spa, we offer top-of-the-line IV nutritional therapy, which has a wide variety of health benefits. From immune system boosters and skin care, fatigue, energy, and even hangover relief, you can be sure we have an IV blend that's right for you. All of our blends are administered by one of our experienced nurses in a spa setting to ensure you leave feeling re-energized and refreshed. Give us a call or visit our website to book your appointment today. We have what it takes to make you feel alive again at Alive Hydration Drip Spa.
At Nest Realty Jackson, connections and relationships are at the heart of everything we do. We wake up every day with the goal of helping our agents build trust, relationships, and community. Let's connect.
George Tennyson back at Brooksy's Barn on behalf of Worthy Road Studios. I have now the pleasure of talking with two student athletes, juniors, so they're kind of in that little bit learning process. Christian Melton and TJ Taylor. Gentlemen, welcome. We appreciate your time.
Sir.
So give us a little bit of insight. It kind of start, I guess, with you. Junior?
Yes, sir.
You've been with the program for how long?
3 years.
3 years?
Yes, sir.
So what is your thoughts on this team versus last year's or even the year before that?
This team, I think all around we're more complete than we were last year. I think we're more focused this year too.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we're good both years.
Oh, yeah.
So. But, yeah, I think we got a pretty good shot this year.
I agree. I think I've been watching USJ play for a long time, and this is probably the well-rounded, most disciplined group of student athletes that I've seen. I'm sure that's driven into y'all by coach. Just the discipline. I've had the pleasure of sitting here talking to all the coaches. But that's one thing I notice about the USJ guys is y'all don't make any stupid mistakes. No offsides, no holding, just those type plays. Is that something he kind of instills in y'all?
Yeah, I think we're pretty disciplined all around. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Yeah. TJ, tell me about it.
Yes, sir. We're a very disciplined team. I think we're, good all around. Very deep team from top to bottom. I think we can get the job done. So. And
you're running back, correct?
Yes, sir.
You're offensive-minded only, and he's a linebacker.
Yes, sir.
But both of y'all are play backup roles, which is no big deal because, y'all are instantly in the game pretty quick. Based on what I see. How is that prepared? How do you prepare for that, knowing you may set a little bit, or your number may be called right away in some cases? I
think it's a great learning experience. Mm-hmm. I'm of course behind Kevin, but Kevin shows me. He gives me tips. He gives me things to
He's
look
a great
for.
young man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Very, very good.
Yes,
he's super at what he does.
Yes,
he's just an incredible young man. And I think a lot of that has to do with the USJ family in general. It's just an amazing, amazing opportunity that y'all get to go to school there and play football. It's really, really life-changing.
Mm-hmm.
So is football, as of now, is that something in y'all's future, or college football, or a little too early to tell yet?
Yeah,
a little too early, but I think I would want to pursue it.
Yes, sir.
I would, just sir. I don't know yet.
So how often are y'all just football players, or is another sport involved?
I play football and soccer.
Soccer, wow.
I play football and basketball.
Basketball.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, good for y'all. So tell me a little bit about a day in the junior. Now, I know seniors get a little bit more free time.
Yes, sir.
But here's the funny part is I understand the academic side at USJ. I know the work toll that goes in. Mm-hmm. So tell me a little bit about that and how that commingles with football and weight room and training and the discipline part of that.
Yeah, you gotta keep all of it. I don't know. You gotta stay focused. You gotta make sure you got all your schoolwork. You gotta do the gym, and you gotta look over football, watch film, all that. Yeah, you just gotta. I don't know, time management.
Yeah, that's the key.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
And in today's high school junior time management, it's a whole lot different than it was in my time. There's no social media and there's no. So hats off to y'all, man, for your work ethic and stuff that's driven into. So we got a week off.
Yes, sir.
And we come back to Kirkland Field. Have y'all had an opportunity to look at the fan base at Kirkland Field when you're on the field?
Yes, sir.
How electric.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
They are.
It is absolutely. I mean, I just told coaches just a minute ago that there's a buzz about UT being, number one in the nation in playoffs and stuff like that. And it's been since 1999 since they were ranked number one. But it's not obviously what UT is at USJ Kirkland Field, but I can tell you, man, it is as electric of high school atmosphere as I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, when you go to USJ, it's just, I don't know, the atmosphere, everything. It's just,
the parents, the kids, the even friends. So I'm here to tell our listeners that are looking, that are watching on YouTube, Worthy Road Studios, you want to see some electric high school football, not this Friday night, but Friday week from there. Come to Kirkland Field. Watch these young men. They put on a show. And I'm telling you, it is absolutely electric. And I'm proud to watch them, proud to be affiliated with them. And I'm excited about the future of the USJ because of the juniors and because of the work ethic the coaches instilled in them. And so you're backing up a senior, and you're backing up a senior.
Yes, sir.
So that's, again, y'all going to be stepping into the role next year, being leaders, offensive-minded and defensive-minded. Y'all prepping for that as well?
Yes, sir. I'll be ready. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, best of luck to you. As we move forward, again, I think one snap at a time, one play at a time, stay grounded, stay focused, and we gotta win one before we can win two.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm proud of y'all, and I thank you for your time, and I'm going to send it back to Jewel for about 30, 45 seconds, and we'll be right back with you.
Brooksy's Barn, locally owned and operated for 40 years in Jackson. Huge Southern buffet at its finest, or choose our drive-through window service. Look over our beautiful lake and enjoy a great meal. Come on by. We are sure you will enjoy our friendly staff and great selection of food that we have, from pork, fish, beef, chicken, not to mention lots of veggies. We also have a fantastic salad bar and a selection of scrumptious desserts. Y'all come.
At Alive Hydration Drip Spa, we offer top-of-the-line IV nutritional therapy, which has a wide variety of health benefits. From immune system boosters and skin care, fatigue, energy, and even hangover relief, you can be sure we have an IV blend that's right for you. All of our blends are administered by one of our experienced nurses in a spa setting to ensure you leave feeling re-energized and refreshed. Give us a call or visit our website to book your appointment today. We have what it takes to make you feel alive again at Alive Hydration Drip Spa.
At Nest Realty Jackson, connections and relationships are at the heart of everything we do. We wake up every day with the goal of helping our agents build trust, relationships, and community. Let's connect.
Sorry about that. We're back live at Brooksy's Barn with Worthy Road Studios. I'm George Tennis, and I'm here with two more student-athletes, underclassmen, I believe.
Yes, sir.
So,
yes, sir. We're juniors.
I want y'all to take a minute, as we're starting to kind of shift things here a little bit. I want y'all to take a minute, introduce yourself. Let's start with you, and tell me who you are, what grade you're in, where you play, what number you wear, so your fans can certainly look you up. So,
well, I'm Justin Parker. I wear number 14. I'm a junior, 11th grade. I play safety and corner and receiver.
And you're starter, is that right?
No, sir.
Okay, that's okay. No, you will be next year.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, I know your dad too, by the way. I saw him talk to him coming in a little bit with JR. Jim Ross was here, and your dad's a great doctor.
Yeah, I hear that a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. My name is Mario Figueroa. I'm a junior. I'm number 76. I play right tackle.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
And you also, I think you start, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So how long have you been with the program?
2 years.
2 years. So you was with part last year of the semifinal loss, I guess, and you as well.
Yes, sir.
So what have we learned from that, and where do y'all both see this team versus other teams in the past, of USJ?
Well, I think we're really good this year,
Mm-hmm.
and we can go a long way. And we got a good group of guys this year, so hoping to get a ring.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Yeah, I'll sit right here and tell you, I told Coach, I've told everybody to sit in these seats, a little bit hot seats. This may be the best group of young student athletes that I've ever seen in football, no matter, I think it's electric. I think that is something that everybody's bought into Coach Strapp, including his assistant coaches, including the student athletes, including the parents, including the fans. So I'll say it and say it right now. What USJ is selling, the football team is selling, it's electric. And it's fun. It's fun to watch. It's fun to be a part of.
Yes, sir. I just think the team chemistry is a lot, too, because, I've been friends with these guys since my freshman year.
Yeah.
And, coming up all the way to my junior year, and it's their senior year, I think that has a big deal with it, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, camaraderie. So I see y'all on the field, and I see people like seniors lifting y'all, building y'all, whispering in your ear, like earlier with TJ and talking to him a little bit, and Christian. He says that they both come off the bench for seniors, but both of those mentor them as they move forward. And so next year, y'all are kind of be in that role.
Yes, sir.
Is football in the future? College, or we?
If the opportunity presents itself.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Are you going to try to follow in Dad's footsteps?
I am. Yes, sir.
So do you have a college? Does he have a college picked out?
Not really.
Yeah.
I think I'll probably attend Mississippi State most likely.
And then go to medical school. Where is that?
Somewhere in either Mississippi or Tennessee.
What about you, big guy?
I'm hoping to play college football.
I wished if he lived with me, he would weigh 40 more pounds.
I'm trying to go to LSU.
Oh, wow.
Or Arizona State, somewhere around there. Hoping to get an offer, just walk on anywhere. I just want to play college ball anywhere.
Yeah. Are y'all two sport athletes or football minded?
Just football.
I play track. I run track.
Run track, yeah. Well, if you played football back when I was in school, you didn't have a choice but to run track. So now, soccer is a big thing now. But USJ, all sports, from, of course, the girls' soccer team, congratulations to them again, of a state championship. Every single sport is so competitive. A lot of that has to do with coaches and the athletic director. And what does coach mean? The coaches and the staff mean to y'all?
It's just being brought up so well. They've trained us. It's not like freshmen don't get reps or anything. They're training us since we come into the program, and that's why I think USJ stays ahead of the game all the time.
Yeah. So we got a week off this week, and then we got first round coming to Kirkland Field. How do you prep for that, having a week off?
I feel like we just got to stay locked in, stay focused, and do our job and know our assignments so we can execute and win.
My coach used to tell us guys this. He said, if you stay ready, you never have to get ready.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where y'all are. We're staying ready. We ain't got to get ready. We're ready now.
Yes, sir.
So, tell me a little bit in the day in life of how juniors are. We know seniors get a little bit of break or a lot of break during the time, but y'all are from early on to probably with grades and academics and things like that.
I say junior year is pretty hard, pretty tough, but
I've heard it's the toughest. Now I don't know.
Yeah, I got a lot of classes, a lot of work to do and all that, but I'm trying to stay focused and get good grades and all that, and go to college and get good grades there too. And I just say we got a good junior class in football and school and all that too. So very smart individuals.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just about going to class every day and making sure you get your work done. Because my parents have always told me school comes first, and I agree with that. And if I don't have the grades, I can't play football either. So it just goes hand in hand.
Yeah, well, that's the discipline side of what we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
Your priorities. Again, Coach Strapp is just an unbelievable football coach. But anything y'all want to give a shout out? Anybody want to give a shout out? Y'all going to watch this on YouTube in about 10, 12, 15 years, and y'all are going to be with your kids and your wife one day, and y'all are going to be looking back and, man, I wish I'd have said this. I wish I would have said that. So right now is the time.
Oh, yeah.
I'll say the coaching staff, thanks to all of them.
Yeah.
For sure.
All sports, pretty good coaching staff, and the teachers in the classroom.
That's big, man.
Yeah,
I know
parents,
they'll watch back on that, and really means a lot to them too.
Yeah,
and your
they
parents
help
as
us. They help us a lot. My parents, of course, God and all that. And
that's amazing, man.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I can say this with all seriousness. You're the first person that said that, sitting here as many times as many athletes as I've had in this chair and sat here and interviewed. You're the first person that's really sat there and said, especially God and the coaches and parents, all of it. Yeah. So, man, I like that. Good for you. Good for you. Mm-hmm. And you don't have to be vocal to be grateful. I get that. But
yes,
for
sir.
him to speak that's pretty awesome. So, well, gentlemen, best of luck moving forward. I'm certainly hoping that we will bring a ring back to West Tennessee, and we got a lot of good things ahead of us.
Yes, sir.
And this year, and by the way, it wouldn't hurt my feelings to win back-to-back. I know it's starting, but y'all senior class is going to be, right back again at the grindstone and hard at it. So
yes, sir.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break back to Paul Schultz and Jewel, and we're going to be back in about a minute or so. Thank you.
Brooksy's Barn, locally owned and operated for 40 years in Jackson. Huge Southern buffet at its finest, or choose our drive-through window service. Look over our beautiful lake and enjoy a great meal. Come on by. We are sure you will enjoy our friendly staff and great selection of food that we have, from pork, fish, beef, chicken, not to mention lots of veggies. We also have a fantastic salad bar and a selection of scrumptious desserts. Y'all come.
At Alive Hydration Drip Spa, we offer top-of-the-line IV nutritional therapy, which has a wide variety of health benefits. From immune system boosters and skin care, fatigue, energy, and even hangover relief, you can be sure we have an IV blend that's right for you. All of our blends are administered by one of our experienced nurses in a spa setting to ensure you leave feeling re-energized and refreshed. Give us a call or visit our website to book your appointment today. We have what it takes to make you feel alive again at Alive Hydration Drip Spa.
At Nest Realty Jackson, connections and relationships are at the heart of everything we do. We wake up every day with the goal of helping our agents build trust, relationships, and community. Let's connect.
George Tennyson back live at Brooksy's Barn on behalf of Worthy Road Studios. I have the pleasure of talking to a couple of more football players, underclassmen, and we're going to let them introduce themselves to you. Name, where you're from, number, position, just, nothing formal. Just give us a little bit, and then we'll go into some questions.
Aaron Tunstall, number 16. I play cornerback. I'm from Indiana.
Wow, you come a long way to play football.
Yes, sir.
Did you come here just for USJ? Or?
My mom, she worked here, and we moved here in 2019.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you're kind of new to the program.
Yes, sir.
You played last year?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then you play what position?
Cornerback.
Oh, that's right. And what number for you fans?
16.
16. And his hair is real. So we will. What about you, son?
Ryan Hutchison.
Ryan.
Number 21. I play corner and safety. I'm from here in Jackson.
And junior as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you played last year, and you played last year. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Well, tell us about the difference in what you see this year's team versus last year.
I see we have a pretty complete team this year. Not a lot of loose ends. Pretty complete team, I think.
Yeah.
I think the same thing. I feel like this team can go a long way, especially further than we did last year.
Yeah.
Last year was disappointing.
Yeah, it was a heartbreak. There's no doubt. I think this, I'll say it again, I say it about every time, this is as well-rounded of young men in a group that Coach Strapp has had that I see, but maybe ever in the history of USJ, even going as far back, I'm old, I can tell you that I've been watching high school football. You kids do a lot right on the field and off the field. So
appreciate it.
Give me a little bit of insight. Are you hoping and praying that football's in your future or after high school, I mean?
If the opportunity is there, obviously I'm going to take it. But right now, just focusing on school and high school right now.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing here.
Same?
Yeah.
Are y'all football-minded or solely? Or y'all multiple sport athletes? Or
I just play football.
Okay.
I play football and soccer.
Oh, wow. Never was a soccer guy. Tell us a little bit about a day in the life of a junior at USJ.
Wake up.
Academics is tough. Your junior year, it's the toughest.
Definitely. Wake up, probably eat some breakfast, go to school, work a lot at school, and then after that, go straight to football. And then.
So what is your classes during the day? Tell me a little bit about that.
We got physics with Coach Gary, and then we got.
First class is physics.
First class is physics. And then I got strength and conditioning with Coach Nick. And then right after that, we have, I think study hall, and then right after that we got AP Lang, AP US History, and then Spanish, I think.
So what is AP language?
AP language, like AP English.
Oh, English. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Wow. And you?
For me, it's English first thing,
Yeah.
then strength and conditioning, math as well, physics with Coach Gary, study hall, and Spanish.
To round the day.
Yes, sir.
And then you got to mingle in football after.
Yes, sir.
Which is 2.5 hours of, if I remember right. So, strengthening is that. That's, again, just so blessed to have a great coach that's so passionate about getting y'all stronger.
Yes, sir.
I mean, so does he have y'all on a diet regimen, or is this kind of?
No, sir. It's just workouts, getting us prepared for the season.
Yeah. So we have a week off, and then we don't know yet who we're playing at Kirkland Field. I told the coaches I'd hate to have that first round coming into our place here to play. It's not going to be fun for whoever it is. Have y'all had an opportunity to go back on Worthy Road Studios on YouTube, or maybe sneak a peek at the crowd when y'all are playing at Kirkland Field?
I have before. I've looked around, like, somewhat like the YouTube and everything.
Yeah,
so
it's just as electric as anything. The volume isn't as big as like a UT, but the passion is there. I'm telling you. Y'all have bought into Coach Strap and his assistant coaches program, and y'all sold a great brand, and your fellow students and stuff. They give it their all too on Friday nights, so it's electric.
Yes, sir.
Well, moving forward, tell us a little bit. Y'all got any underclassmen that y'all kind of mentoring, or y'all? I know y'all both of y'all come off underclassmen come off the bench, right, for seniors, or?
I usually either rotate in at safety or corner sometimes, yeah. So,
which is nothing wrong with that. There's a place for that. But next year, you'll be right in a starting role, and you as well.
Yes, sir.
So, I mean, y'all will be those leaders next year, and you'll have some years to kind of bend and pass down that heritage. So, y'all want to give a shout-out to anybody, or any thanks to anybody?
Shout out James Howell. He's in my grade, but
good.
I want him on here next. And then Drew English, Cooper Sykes, our kickers.
Yeah.
Good players. So,
absolutely. Huge players. Very, very, very huge. Beneficial to and the further in toward the state championship, the more important they're going to be.
Yes, sir.
So,
yes, sir.
What does Coach Strap and his staff mean to y'all on the day-to-day, on-field, off-field kind of thing? Tell me a little bit about that.
I mean, a lot. I mean, they've got great game plan, great schemes. I mean, when we're out there, we know everything we need to do. When we need to do it and all that stuff. So they've got a great game plan.
Yeah, I think he's instilled early on, and you're not just a couple years in, but the discipline of not making crazy mistakes for high school. It's just almost unbelievable. I mean, I've had linemen sit here and talk to me a little bit, but there's no offsides or no false starts, or there's just rarely. Now we have a hiccup along the way, and we understand that's going to happen too. But for the most part, it's just an amazing, well-oiled driven machine that's USJ football.
Yes,
thoughts on that?
Yeah, I agree with you. Totally.
Is that something he's kind of instilled in y'all over and over and over? Or
Yes,
is
sir.
that something that fundamentally football just?
Most definitely.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys taking time out of your junior year this year. To come and be a part of this, and y'all gonna look back in 10 and 12 years and watch this on YouTube, and you're gonna think, man, that was fun. So again, best of luck moving forward. Stay safe, God bless. Let's move this thing one game at a time and bring back a ring.
Yes, sir.
Hey, and I told the last group coming in that I don't know what's standing in back-to-back rings. So
yes,
I know I'm starting to dream a little big, but we got a great group coming back next year, not including y'all, of course, but well, we're going to slip back in. We've got a couple of more student athletes come and interview, and then we got Coach Strap going to wrap it up. And we'll be back in about a minute or so. Back to you, Joel.
Brooksy's Barn, locally owned and operated for 40 years in Jackson. Huge Southern buffet at its finest, or choose our drive-through window service. Look over our beautiful lake and enjoy a great meal. Come on by. We are sure you will enjoy our friendly staff and great selection of food that we have, from pork, fish, beef, chicken, not to mention lots of veggies. We also have a fantastic salad bar and a selection of scrumptious desserts. Y'all come.
At Alive Hydration Drip Spa, we offer top-of-the-line IV nutritional therapy, which has a wide variety of health benefits, from immune system boosters and skin care, fatigue, energy, and even hangover relief. You can be sure we have an IV blend that's right for you. All of our blends are administered by one of our experienced nurses in a spa setting to ensure you leave feeling re-energized and refreshed. Give us a call or visit our website to book your appointment today. We have what it takes to make you feel alive again at Alive Hydration Drip Spa.
At Nest Realty Jackson, connections and relationships are at the heart of everything we do. We wake up every day with the goal of helping our agents build trust, relationships, and community. Let's connect.
George Tennyson back at Worthy Road Studios, Brooksy's Barn with Michael Strapp. And I have the pleasure to my dead right, the facilities director, Mr. Philip Dunn. I say coach, but you know what I mean. And none of it happens without you.
Well, it's nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you, yeah. What an incredible job you do on every single field.
Well, I sure appreciate it. It's a big task at the school, with close to 9 acres of ball field, so and different sports happening at each time, so it's a lot to take care of.
How many people under you?
I have 2 that work under me outside. We've got a coach that helps out part-time, and then my assistant facilities director, Brian Stevenson, he helps out as well. And, they do a great job for me. And
I would have thought you would have said 20 people. Honestly, that's amazing.
No, we've got 3, and so it's, like I said, rotating between sports during the spring and fall seasons. It's sometimes a chore, especially when you get weather involved.
Yeah. I was going to go down that road with you. Well, how do you juggle? You got football now in a couple of weeks. Of course, basketball's, I know there's very little of that. But then you got baseball in the spring, and you got soccer fields now, and you got so much just going on.
We just kind of have to handle it week by week with the schedules, and so we kind of get everybody's schedules, and then I guess I play weatherman most of the time. You have to keep the forecast in check to see, especially in the springtime with tarps and with baseball and softball. So it's kind of a week-to-week thing. And then, of course, to manage the grass on top of that, trying to get free time to fertilize and keep the programs going.
I heard a rumor that maybe you can I heard the AD out there is really hard to work with.
He is. He's really tough to work with a lot of times. So
I'm just messing. Well, that's Michael too. He wears multiple hats. That's why I don't have any hair. He wears too many.
Well,
hats.
we all wear hats, and Philip and his crew do a great job. I mean, we not only is he over the outside part, but he's over the inside part of the building. And you talked about basketball. We just he oversaw an install of a $36,000 sound system that we just upgraded to in there, and man, it sounds great. And our booster club helped purchase that, and he oversaw that, and all the upgrades. He's been involved in with involved. Others are involved, but he's directly involved with the new parking lots and the new entrances. Even to the football field, the new entrances there, the fence around the girls' soccer field. Right. And by the way, congratulations to our girls for winning the state championship last week. In soccer, and Coach Conway, man, those girls, every single one of them, man, they did a great job this season, and
resilient group of girls. Man.
The culture out there, Coach Conway has set is and those girls have learned to go is great. But the Philip does a great job. You go down there and look at that soccer field right now; it's strapped up. We had a group today from University of North Alabama come on. Their president and some of their trustees came down and visited our school and looked at our facilities. And
wow,
it's just a credit to Philip and his crew, and they were very impressed.
Yeah. So on a day just like the soccer scenario or whatever, you was in, whenever they shifted and brought the new soccer field in, you facilitated that?
Yes. When the turf was installed at the football stadium, I was hired on in the middle of that project.
Oh, wow.
And so kind of helped with the end install of that project, and then like I said, when I took over, we kind of shifted gears on what the school was doing prior to me being here with my turf background.
Yeah.
We kind of got the field.
Where does that come from?
A lot of just hard knocks,
mistakes.
That's
good. Hey, that's the best guy.
I did 10 years here with the Jackson Generals while they were a Mariners affiliate. So I worked for 10 years out at the ballpark and helped keep that field up. And so I got a lot of my experience from minor league here in town. And so I brought that experience over to the school, and we shifted gears and kind of put in a professional program on our ball fields. And so everything's responded well. And I couldn't do it out with the great team that I have to work with, and huge support from administration and the board of trustees as well.
How long have you been affiliated with USJ?
Now, just I'm in my, I guess, 3.5 years.
Man, I think you've made a difference already. I'm not just saying that. The fields, you had a lot to work with when you came on board, but you stepped it up some. I really believe that.
Well, you drive on our campus and everything you see improvement-wise, even with the lower school playgrounds and tennis courts, golf facility, the Lady Bruins facility, all that stuff, Philip orchestrated and was involved in that daily.
I'm a firm believer. The better facilities that you can practice on and then play on, the better you're expected yourself to play. I mean, you're going to step your game up. To me, in my mind, I've seen Coach and some other guys go over to some, bless their heart, less fortunate, fields that just beat to death, and the play shows that.
And that's right. It's kind of players can kind of see that. It's just
they can see your passion.
That's
Absolutely,
right.
Yeah.
We all put effort into making the place look good from top to bottom, from the grass, to uniforms, to the jumbotron, lights working, the whole 9 yards. It's a reflection, and the kid. Hopefully, the kids know that we're behind them 100%.
Absolutely, yeah.
And want them to succeed.
Is there any projects coming up? You guys are kind of stepping up and doing, or
we're wrapping up the parking lot project. We're in the final phases.
That looks great too.
Completing that, those entrances. We've got a few finishing touches to do there. And as Michael said, we just got through installing the new sound system in the gym. And so I guess the next project right now on the horizon is our gym foyer, updating that, and so we're kind of in the preliminary phases of that, and so hopefully maybe in the next summer we'll be ready to start work on the gym and re-roofing the school. That's just been approved, so we'll be putting new roofs on the school at the end of the school year, and doing that over the summer.
Yeah,
so those are the two main projects we're kind of working on for the school. So
is that already been out for bid, or is that already a done deal? Okay.
Yes, the roofing project is a done deal. We have a signed bid, and that work has been approved. And when we're still in the I guess design phase of the gym foyer project. We're hoping to get that done, and like I said, started maybe by next summer.
It's very similar to a professional level high school team.
The operation, the operation out there. I mean, I consider us a fairly small school. As far as enrollment, I think we got a little over 1,100. Pre-K through 12th grade,
yes,
and then 9 through 12. We're sitting right now. We'll go up in a division, but we're 290 9 through 12, so we're a small high school.
Correct. Yeah.
But our support from our community, our parents, the committees out there, the grounds, the facility and grounds committee, they work diligently. I could name them all off, but I'm going to leave somebody off, and somebody, may say I did it on purpose. But I see those guys out there. They're working hand in hand with Philip, and I'm telling you, not anything goes unturned. I mean, they look at everything, and they want, and it shows. We strive in our administration meetings. We want to have the best campus, and we want to have the best school in the state of Tennessee, and not only the state of Tennessee, but in the United States. And we want to offer the best that we can offer our students and our families. And again, Philip heads that up, and he does a heck of a job doing it.
Yeah, that's amazing, and it shows, Coach. It shows your passion and dedication to service and what you do. I mean, and I'm like I said, I think the kids will step up and continue to grow as athletes, because of your work ethic and passion. So,
well, like I said, I can't do it on my own. I have a great team, great support, and so I'm appreciative of my guys and like I said, the support that the school gives me. And
so you don't get a summer off, do you?
No, we don't.
Like teachers.
No summer.
You don't either.
No.
We kind of start. That's what kind of the end of our school year. We start planning for the summer and what we have a short window. Time you get graduation, the end of May, and then you've got till the 1st of August to I guess tear it down and build it back by the first week of August. So we have to be very diligent about starting and finishing projects kind of in a short window.
Have you become a fan of any of the sports that you guys are affiliated with, or are you at every game, or do you miss?
I'm at a lot of games, especially outside. Especially with weather when weather's involved. So more of the outdoor sports, and I guess I'm more of a fan of. But like I said, 10 years of baseball, growing up playing, and now working with baseball is kind of I guess my first passion. Yeah. But with soccer, I've started to love soccer. Great relationship with Paul and what he does with that program, and working with Michael here is not too bad.
The
either,
soccer, as well as any sport, you can go to Worthy Road Studios on YouTube and catch. If you want to go back and watch any sport, like the girls' soccer team, again, congratulations on that. But you can go back and watch that. And I tell all the students, and volleyball, thank you. I tell the students coming in that y'all go back on YouTube, and that 10, 12, 15 years down the road with your wife and kids, and you'll be like, who's that goofy guy just making me laugh and cutting up so much? So, well, I'm proud of you. I know that Coach, it's funny how God has aligned certain people in his life for his success. But, again, I wouldn't expect anything different.
I have been a blessing to Philip. You're right. I totally agree.
And a blessing and a curse.
That's right. It's a double-edged sword. That's for sure.
I know him. Well, again, I appreciate the fact. I'll tell him sitting here, he don't expect anything other than what he gives. And that's to his consistent coaches and his athletes and people in every avenue, including me. So.
And he does. He definitely sets the example for other coaches around in other sports. And so I know he's one of the first ones here and usually one of the last ones to leave. And so that's he definitely sets the example for everyone. So
that's money coming out now. Well, we're going to kind of wrap this thing up. We got Grizzly basketball coming on in a little bit, but. Week off this week. That'll help you some with some turf issues that we may have. And then we're hoping at least 4 games maybe at Kirkland.
Well, if the East wins out and they're the number one team over there, then we'll have to travel. But if that changes, then we'll host if we move on, we'll host here. But
is their road a little bit heavier than ours, or do you know?
Which one?
At the East team, the number 1 team.
I think it's pretty much the same in our bracket.
Yeah. Have you seen that team play?
I have not.
Have you not? I haven't.
No.
Well, I'm kind of new, other than just being a fan. I'm having to get involved and wrap my mind around certain things and everything. Well, I appreciate your time. Philip, man, you do an exceptional job at USJ, and USJ's lucky to have you. And you're probably lucky to be there. I mean that's as close to professional sports as you're going to.
Yes, it's been a blessing on my end too. My daughter's at the school there as well, and so been very blessed on that side as well as.
What grade is she in?
She's 4. She's a Cub.
Oh wow. That's amazing. That's a great. And she going to try to go through the whole program?
We hope so.
That's good.
Hopefully, the school will have me for the next 12, 15 years.
15 years,
yeah. So.
Well, I hope they keep having him too. So I know y'all partner up well, and I mean that. Well, Coach, any last thoughts going in?
Just finishing up this week, and we'll practice. We'll end our week tomorrow. We'll give the boys off on Friday, and then we'll come back in on Sunday and get on some film, and then start back up game week on Monday. And
do they come in on Sunday with you, watch film, or is that
they do?
Coach?
Yeah,
okay.
No, we meet both of the staff, and as a team, we come in and review film and And it's a busy, man. You got so much stuff going on during the week, and you know we practice after school. We don't have athletic period, and so you save a little time by bringing them in there on Sundays and getting a little film work in.
Yeah, that's good. Well, Coach Phillip, I'm going to let us kind of slide out of here. We had another great week, and we won't be here next Wednesday night due to having a week off, but I certainly look forward to two weeks from tonight getting us all back together again. And on behalf of Worthy Road Studio, Michael Strapp and Phillip Dunn, I'm going to slide back to our director, and go Bruins and Balls.